All right, joined now by Dwayne De Rosario, the Dynamo star midfielder. Dwayne, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
All right, busy year for you. You got off a Wednesday game playing for the Canadian national team against Costa Rica. You get the game's lone goal. Are the expectations lifted by you and your Canadian teammates to get into South Africa in 2010?
I think so. I think most definitely. I know my expectation is definitely high for us to make 2010 World Cup. I think we have a great group of guys that want to be there. I think the way we're working for each other and playing hard for each other, I think it's important, and we need to continue that to be successful in the qualifiers.
All right, you guys get a great victory in Los Angeles, 3-1 over the LA Galaxy. Penalty that Brian Mullen earns. You step up to the penalty spot. I'm wondering up in the booth as I'm watching you, because you're a former teammate of Joe Cannon. I'm thinking maybe he knows a few of Dwayne's tendencies. Was that in your mind at all?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I even saw Landon go up to Joe and kind of like remind him that I always go to my favorite side. I won't give it out, but you know, and I knew he was just going there. I knew 100% he was going in my direction, and I switched it up on him.
Oh, so you got one over on Landon Donovan and Joe Cannon. It actually turned out to be a big goal, and it seemed like it really motivated your play as well.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely was a big game for us. You know, we want to clinch the playoffs as soon as possible. That's the goal at the start of the year. And you know, what better way to do it than in LA? You know, I think we always have a healthy rivalry with LA. They're not doing so well. They have a lot of injuries, and you know, it was a good opportunity for us to take full advantage of that and to gain 3 points. And I'm happy we did that successfully.
All right, you're one of these players that stirs a lot of emotion in fans. Let's face it, you're one of the focal points in this team here in Houston and also in the league. When you don't get the numbers and the fans start pointing to the numbers, hey, De Rosario's having an off year because he's only got X amount of goals. How do you combat that?
We're still in first place. You know, if we're in last place and we're struggling, then I would say, you know, I gotta do something. But you know, guys are scoring, and we're all playing well, and we're playing well as a unit. Again, you know, sometimes I don't get the recognition for the stuff I'm doing off the ball, which is defending. I think I'm doing a lot of defensive work this year than last year. I think last year I was focused on more offensively than the defensive side of things, and I'm trying to balance my game out where I'm working on both sides of the field. And I think you could see that in LA's game, where, you know, win a couple headers in our own box. So I'm just doing what I can to help our team be successful, and if the numbers don't come up, so be it. Once our team is holding the trophy at the end of the year, that's all I'm concerned about.
Yeah, do people realize that you are a two-way midfielder? You're back in your own 18 doing a lot of defending work, and maybe in a team like DC United, their playmaker, Christian Gomez, probably isn't getting back into that defending third too much in games.
No, well, exactly. That's a perfect example. You know, that's a guy that really is their main focus of starting their attack. So he basically stays up and waits for the ball to start their attack, which it works for them. But I think our team, we work for each other. Every guy works for each other, and that's why we're successful, and that's why we're the champions, and hopefully soon to be the regaining champions.
All right. Speaking of that, only one team in Major League Soccer history, DC United, has won it back-to-back. We know how difficult that is, and I don't want to look ahead because I know you guys are all superstitious. Can you guys confidently pull off a second straight title?
I think we have the team to do it. I think we have a great group of guys that you know, I can't see why not.
All right, Dwayne, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.